them into the console and you'll have control. Since we fucked up the Navi, this thing can only go straight. Luckily, that's exactly the direction we need to go. Just run this thing right onto the beach in front of you.
Hello, this is 911. What emergency service do you require? Thank you. Police officers are en route.
You good in there? Man, I bet that shit was awesome! Okay, but look, we don't have a lot of time. The cops will be there any second because of the crash. Activate the landing pad and get the car.
Man, way to go. Way to go. Credit in shambles, drinking heavily. Keep the epic ass. I don't think that's what we're going to get Sunday, or rather Saturday, at the Kentucky Derby. Coverage starts at 2:30, by the way, on NBC, and then post time when they actually run the race at 6:57. So mark your calendars to this Saturday on Star Wars Day. It's the Kentucky Derby. All right, we got your national pick your ticket flyaway keyword. We're going to learn about this new show on ID when we get back on board.
Sneezing, coughing, stuffy nose, breathe. WPLT News.
We've got river flooding with the
infection.
AC19. American. Is like Phil, the record. Tuesday, May 7th at the Bijou Theater. This year's Up the Record features 14-year-old bluegrass phenom and that was three-dog drummer Canadian Daddy DeMania. They have surprises. Tickets are on sale now. Instructions record done. Tuesday, May 7th at the Bijou Theater in downtown Knoxville with News Star 98.7. Ladies and gentlemen,
We got cops closing in everywhere.
It's Friday.
And head straight for the yard. Look at that baby fixed up, then it's time to party.
Get your ticket flyaway. Highway contest to do so. It's have a grand prize winner next week with more keywords, and then a grand prize winner gets to pick a teacher of their choice, and it's of their choice. Tickets, airfare, hotel accommodations, your word right now is LOUD, LOUD 958 Triple H. Later this afternoon with your next keyword. Sunday at 9 o'clock, Investigation Discovery 6-episode series begins, and it's People Magazine investigates surviving a serial killer. Alicia Dennis, the editorial director and People Magazine, she joins us here at Roll. Alicia, good morning, and thanks for your time today. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Why are we so fascinated with these kinds of murder stories?
That's such a good question. I wonder if it's, a little bit about being fascinated by human behavior, being concerned that maybe we don't know people as well as we think we do, that someone can seem one way and then have horrible dark secrets on the other side. And then I wonder if there's a little bit of detective in all of us who's trying to figure these cases out.
Yeah, most of us, and I'm included in any of these kinds of shows. You watch 2 minutes of it, and the next thing you know, 4 hours have gone past, and you started binge watching these series. Based on the title of your show, I'm guessing this is not just a recap of a murder case, but we're going to be hearing from people who might consider themselves lucky to be alive.
And we're talking to survivors of, the most horrific moments, these people who encounter killers and sometimes through to survive. These people are sharing their stories for the very first time. Some of them, did something to their decades ago, and it's something that they've had to do over and over again, but they're ready to share it with hopefully a huge audience. And the hopes of also, like a lot of people feel, they also feel like they're helping other victims by showing them that they're not alone, and maybe even helping law enforcement find new ways to solve these cases by listening to the details of what
To get the survivors to talk about their work.
it's really a challenge, and I think that it's important to make sure that they understand how hard it is. Of course, they know that it's hard, but be careful to understand that it is a national problem. You're going to be in People Magazine, you're going to be on People, you're going to be on this network, Investigation Discovery, and it shows you by millions of people, and then it also streams on that. So this is sharing your story with a wide audience, and we also have people in many cases go back to the place that they were abducted, go back to the place that they escaped from. And so we need them to understand the and make sure because we take a lot of views from that, and we want to keep that clear to the stories. They just want to to share their stories themselves and their case.
Speak with these survivors that you can't the big general story that they tell you need to get in there and get specific and hear some of these hard to tell details.
And, I think that sometimes that they find them being able to do that and face them is sometimes of them putting it behind them. Of being able to make sure that everybody does understand what they went through and how they survived it, or they understand how they went through it. But it's really individual and it's really very personal.
Did you notice the common thread through all the survivors that were interviewed for this series?
I think there's a common thread of incredible strength and bravery, inspiration, and all of that. They're willing to push their limits. They're willing to feel that maybe you're slowly and maybe slowly police understood it better because they could save someone. Why did they survive? You see a little bit that sometimes, and what these people are trying to do.
Investigates surviving a serial killer. That they use Sunday night at 9. The investigation discovery. Tell me quickly about episode 4.
So now we're looking at the killer. You know the police as the day clear, and now he went on the day came back to, reanimation back in the 50s or 70s, where that's when that question, they went to their main brain screen, they kind of answers to those questions, and some measure he won the day. He was charismatic, very, charming. So the police believe killed someone between 80 and 20 people in California, New Hampshire. So his case is well known, incredibly shocking, but the victims of alcohol are survived more than really never before. And so he shares that, also shares some connection with another survivor of Johnny Alcohol, a woman who was only 8 years old when she was in She later faced him in court and was someone who actually bring to justice, and she wanted to get for each other, and just is a remarkable episode of what happened in it. And the story was told in
Police will look forward to an investigation discovery. People magazine investigates surviving serial killer that debuts Sunday night at 9, and then every week at that same time, a new episode for 6 weeks. Looking forward to it. Alicia, thank you much for your time and bring some insight into this new series. Thank you. We'll be back in just a moment. It's a re-education course. It's getting free consultation. 865-444-2944-289. Weight loss and wellness. Online weight loss and wellness.com. Visit their videos for free.
but her feet, they were swollen. And opposite, our supplements really good for slow. Her 50 even coughing, running up, under breath, sleeping, and just breathing in.
It sounds congestion for making Jenna, then recommended Limones. Limones release the congestion relief. Your local doctors with refreshing feeling and snuggling up mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Limones. Better and feel your best right away. Free from congestion and start breathing and feeling your best again with Limones. NAV-AG.
I'm happy to rest. How I like to spend my children getting
for some generic and with the parts just the same, but it's 95% cheaper and to get it online, go to Hims.com/Joy. Hims will provide medical consultations, so your prescribing and the process is 100%. To schedule a free online visit, go to Hims.com/Joy. That's HIMS.com/Joy. This is how the next episode. Never know what's going to happen, right? Well, stores. 23 and a chance to weigh up new stock.
Ticket fly away contest produced on $97,000 as winner. And you got today and next week we're going to be giving out keywords. Grand prize winner gets to pick their concerts from a list that has, if I say hundreds, I think it might actually be thousands of concerts. And you get to pick the city where you want to go see them. Today, Live Nation bringing back their concert week promotion with stores next week. Sell tickets to thousands of shows for $25 a ticket. More information at liveNation.com/concert. Triple H for another keeper. Later this afternoon. Eric and Monica are interested in vaccinated members and shows. Executive director, editorial director of this new series coming out, Surviving the Serial Killer, said, I think it's just a human behavior kind of thing. I think there's a lot of that is from all sides of this. What drives somebody to do those kinds of things? And then on the other side, the victim side of this, how horrendous that's got to be to go through. And then from the investigation side, there's a lot of human behavior on display with these things, and a notoriety that you gain that you don't want to be associated with those through. You don't want it in any way, shape, or form. Dateline started out doing it for violence. Every so often they would do a murder story, but they started off doing all kinds of stories. And then, of course, they noticed that the Datelines that were primarily murder stories were the ones that got the biggest ratings. And that's when they said, okay, let's just do it this way. This 80 game killer, you know about that story? What?
Yeah, it's not.
The one they're debuting with on Sunday night. This guy went on the dating game. That show, you know, where you got either the guy or the girl over here. There's a wall that separates from the other contestants, and they ask all these goofy questions, and at the end they pick one person to go on a date with. And this guy, Rodney Alcala, won the dating game back in 1978. Or back in the 70s, and then he went on this big killing spree after that. And I've seen clips of the person that was supposed to go on the date with him, and for whatever reason, she got creepy vibes and backed out. And boy, in hindsight, she was. Yeah, just a fascination about these murder stories that really is intriguing. And, you know, we were discussing earlier the videos we watch on TikTok, and they're all, like the week we mentioned, like this home people where the guy's just messing with folks. It's all about human behavior. The fact that super killers are like the dating game. There's just something associated with it. It like the film of my murder case. It doesn't, man, because it's not. But boy, this dude's connected to it. Man. I said yesterday on this show that I had confidence in the administration of the University of Tennessee that when or even if the time came when they had to deal with student protesters, they would do so quickly and effectively. Look at it. And last night, that moment arrived, and UT, the administration, didn't flinch, did they?
They didn't.
No, they didn't. Taking time is really trying to stop protesters on campus the past couple of days, actually. And university officials told them this. We met with leaders from the groups, repeatedly informing them that anyone remaining in the space after 9 p.m. is subject to suspension from the university or arrest. After this meeting and announcement to the entire group, they did not vacate and were trespassing. 9 people arrested, 7 students, 2 others not affiliated with the university. And UT issued this statement. UT respects individuals' rights to free speech and free expression and is committed to the safety of all members of our campus community. Anyone on campus must follow university policy. We will continue to be guided by the law and university policy, neutral of viewpoints. So they, I don't know if I spoke it into existence. I just assumed that sooner or later that moment would present itself.
And we've been accused of killing people, by mentioning.
Yes. Okay, arrest me. I've got finals. Yeah, too late.
Should have thought about that.
That's right. So yeah, well, mere hours after, you know, we had this quick discussion yesterday, they were on campus, and UT administration stepped up and said, nah, we're not doing it this way. But let's do it going there. We've seen that across. You see this video out of Oxford, Mississippi? The campus of Ole Miss.
No, I haven't seen that one. I've seen all these others, but I don't think I've seen
There was a protest, pro-Palestine protest, and then all, I don't want to paint with a broad brush, but a lot of students, primarily dudes, showed up just saying, oh, no, wearing like American flag coveralls, and the American flag shirts, and just really getting at these pro-Palestine protesters. And police had to get in the middle of them, mix it up a little bit, and keep everyone separated. I think they were throwing like food at each other. It wasn't the food fight scene from Animal House. I guess it kind of had, you know, yeah. Picture John Belushi standing. Yeah, just picture John Belushi doing the Zit imitation, only he's wearing American flag coveralls, and you got this. You've seen the video. So, yeah, that's one of the ones, and even Ole Miss was trending on X. earlier today. So, all right, UT administration, kudos to you. You had your moment, and you did what you said you were going to do, and I guess they will continue to do that moving forward. Bob, what about free speech? They've got the ability to express free speech on the UT campus. But as I have said, free speech doesn't mean free reign to do whatever you want. And as a result, 7 students and 2 others, 9 total, were arrested yesterday. Okay.
Time to get paid. Take the vehicle to terminal. Everything is set up for it to be shipped over to Yusuf in Liberty City. I told him all about it, all the history behind it, and everything. He is so fucking pumped.
I'll tell you about it when I ask you if you could choose any Airbnb to fit what this is, what would it be?
Okay, I'm curious.
Is that clear as mud? Hey, you're not going to tell us right now. I mean, if you don't know, let's also give away some off-the-record tickets when we get back. Callers 10, 11, and 12. I've had some listeners say, hey, man, I'm streaming, and even 10, 11, and 12 is kind of a challenge for me. Can you go up to, like, callers 35, 36, 37? I'm going to say right now, no. I'm not doing that to my buddy Eric Glass.
Because I'm the one answering the phones in here. And I don't want to be answering phone calls until Jesus comes back.
Well, here's the thing. We know that 10, 11, and 12 gives our streamers the opportunity to get in there. We've had streamers who made it. So that's what we'll do. 10, 11, 12, 865. Gotta call the contest line, 656-2946, 656-2946. I got a trivia question. It's based on something you've already heard on your road. We'll give away the tickets when we come.
It's time for Tuesday, May 7th at the Bijou Theater. Tickets for this night of family entertainment are on sale at NewsTalk987.com.
All right, well, it's multiple choice.
In the ZipRecruiter line. Ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
98.7 WOKI.
That song, man, I guess it made a few dollars for that singer. Rebecca Blind, yeah. I guess we kind of also accepted that song, haven't we? We embraced it, maybe, right? Let's give away off the record tickets, gang. Tuesday night, here comes the show at the Bijou Theater. And Delta, you are first for 10. Have you been to Off the Record?
I am so excited.
Let's win these tickets. I got a trivia question. Okay, it's multiple choice, and it's based on something that has already been discussed here on the show today. Have you been listening?
No, I just got
All right, well, it's multiple choice, so you still have a shot at this, Del. Man, I was really hoping you'd been listening. Here we go. This Sunday night at 9 o'clock on Investigation Discovery, a new show will debut. They've got 6 episodes. It's People Magazine investigates surviving a killer. Episode 1 features a serial killer. And the question is, what 70s game show did this killer appear on and when? Was it the dating game? Was it Card Sharks? Or was it the $100,000 pyramid? Delora, could you repeat that, please?
the dating game.
The dating game, she says, with a small question mark at the end there. Miss Delora, you got this. Was that a guess, or had you heard about this?
That was a again?
Oh, a great guess. Way to go, Delma. You sit tight, and our buddy Eric Glasgow will get back with you in just a moment here. We'll get you hooked up with.
I was starting to worry that you had forgotten me. Just when I'm about to fly down to LS and slap Jamal, you come through and deliver the goods. What is it this time? No, don't tell me. I want this one to be a surprise. And I want the next one to be a surprise very soon. Keep it real. Keep it real, baby. Baby, keep it real.
To rehearse at 1 o'clock this afternoon. How many other rehearsals have we had? Zero. Yes. Your guess is correct.
Then you'll need to tuck Phil into bed after that first. He needs some rest.
And the rehearsal, my guess, will be 20 or 30 minutes long.
Okay.
That's it,
Is
man.
that you're loading your drums up for?
Well, see, this is the cool thing about it. I don't think any of us have to take our instruments because we got a buddy who has a man cave of sorts, and he has some friends that jam quite a bit, and they just leave their equipment.
Time to get paid.
So we
Take
go
the
to
vehicle
this
to terminal.
location, and
Everything is set up for it to be shipped over to Yusuf in Liberty City. I told him all about it, all the history behind it, and everything. He is so fucking pumped.
Unless I missed it.
Yeah. Gotta be there. So, we're gonna kick off the show with these songs. It's gonna be good, Tom. Good morning, bud. How you doing?
Good. Hey, YouTube, I went down a rabbit hole one day and passed through a site where Rebecca Black herself was playing that Friday song. Yeah. She was only in like 8th grade when that was done. Her mom and her had found a place in California that would produce a video if you wanted to post the video and see if you got any likes. So that was her second attempt. So she was not a professional singer. Somebody produced that and then posted it online. And the number of hits, she made $1 million off of just as a one-hit wonder.
Well, I knew that it was the kind of her goofing around kind of thing. I'd be curious to know how much money she has made.
Well, the thing is, it just exploded on them. Typical of kids that age, basically she was off the side from all her friends and all that. It was a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Yeah, man, and I'm sure she still gets some grief about that song, too. Thank you, buddy. Have a great weekend.
All right. You too.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any... Everything that I've seen, how much money she did earn, it would look like the early estimates. Like 13 years ago when that thing came on. That thing came out in 2011. Is that it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Airbnb offering customers an opportunity to stay in famous homes and places. And they're starting off this with a recreation of the Up House for Pixar's 2009 animated movie. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the Up House. The fictional home of Carl Fredrickson, his late wife Ellie, and they've recreated this house. I think it's in New Mexico, and it's got like the balloons and everything. The balloons lifted the house in the Pixar movie. And this is part of the Airbnb's new Icons series, which launched on May 1st. And they've got 11 special locations on here. They'll be adding some new additional listings moving forward. Alongside the Up House, they've got listings for stays at the headquarters, Inside Out, another Disney Pixar movie. The one with all the emotions. You seen that?
Yes.
Robin, it's such a... Yeah, you'd like such a clever movie.
What's it called again?
Inside Out. And it's just so well done. That movie is as deep as you want it to be. It just kind of shows the emotions of people and all the little inside your head folks that are in control of all the different emotions that we experience. Anyway, recreation of the headquarters of Inside Out. That's part of the Airbnb new Icon series. Prince's Purple Rain House in Minneapolis is part of this. The X Mansion, Marvel's X Mansion from the X-Men franchise in New York. Kevin Hart's pop-up Corabino Live Lounge, and a Ferrari museum in Italy.
You know, my friend, I was just thinking to myself, I could use a slice of real old-school, unapologetic, what you see is what you get Americana. And then Jamal called to say, you had stolen me exactly that. A brand new Vapid. Sometimes, you know, it's like you read my mind, I swear.
Lucky guests who are chosen to receive more than 4,000 of the digital golden tickets get to take advantage of this. I got it, Bill. That's kind of Willy Wonka-ish. Right, so the question for you guys now is if you could create an Airbnb icon experience in fictional TV or movie, what would it be? I know right away. Ooh, immediately.
Go ahead.
The McAllister House.
Yeah.
Okay, McAllister House. You know, you go back and watch that movie. That's a gaudy house, man. The decorations are just...
Oh, yeah. The 80s.
Absolutely. And you gotta wonder what that cat was doing for a living, to afford to take everybody on vacation at Christmas time.
I say holla, you say dollar. Holla! Okay, cool. Let's get these wheels shipped to Yusuf. Head to terminal and drop it off. I told him all about the story behind it and everything. He is psyched for real, bro.
Decorated for me. Christmas vacation.
That would be a cool.
That's good.
Yes, I like that.
Christmas vacay.
Oh, boy, I've gone actually to the dark side of mine. I thought the Amityville Horror Nights. It's like,
So, how many ideas?
you know, I would do this is a TV or radio. Used to be a big house in this Eugenia Williams house here in Lionsview.
Not far from us. The radio church.
Yeah, I think they sold it, didn't they? It was funny, like redo it to look just like the show and sell it.
It was HGTV. I think got involved and did this whole TV show production and redid everything to match the Brady, because the outside typically was what was Brady Bunch-ish, but then they did the whole inside. The Flintstone house. That'd be pretty cool. Just Slade would play. They would go. I think the Seinfeld would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
For the Friends apartment, that'd be pretty cool.
You guys have mentioned a couple of things, and there's actually been a survey done about the top 10 fictional homes that people would actually want to spend some time in. And here are the top 10. Let's go number 10 to number 1. The Simpsons house is number 10.
I'll say okay, but I've never watched The Simpsons.
Yeah, I've watched a few episodes.
I saw the first, there's been another, so the first Simpsons movie, but I've never seen the series, no. And I've seen their Treehouse of Horror specials, a couple of those.
Simpsons house, thumbs up, thumbs down?
Yeah.
Thumbs down. Okay. Adam's Family Mansion.
That would be cool.
Emotionally, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Sherlock Holmes. Baker Street, number 8.
Yes.
The House from Up, number 7. That's now
That'd be
available.
cute.
Yeah. Castle Dracula.
That'd be creepy.
Number 6. All right, number 5 is Monica's New York City apartment from Friends.
Man, that'd be cool.
Number 4, the McAllister's house from Home Alone.
Yep.
So you guys nailed a few. Number 3, the Banks' mansion from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah. Number 2 is from Harry Potter, the Burrow.
Harry Potter fan, but there's a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah, I'm with you, Robin. I've watched all the movies, but I'm not sure what that is either.
But that'd still be pretty cool.
Number 1, something we have not mentioned. Batman's Green Lantern.
And the Batcave, that's gonna be with
And the Batcave. I think if you could do this, really isn't a home or a residence necessarily, but I would want to go visit. I want to go visit Cheers, man. I want to visit.
Yes.
I want to visit something that looks like Cheers, not just the outside of it, like they've got up in Boston. Back in the day, I would have wanted to be in the mansion on Silver Spoons.
I forgot all about that
Had
stuff.
a little train track inside.
Yeah. That was a cute show.
We could go on and on all day.
Damn! They just updated the records to say it's in pristine condition. My cousin will be so pleased, bro. And you'll find the payment in your account.
Headlines to wrap it up on this Friday. Back on Yarborough in just a moment. Place to work, live, or
We want to ensure that all
absolutely.
Your constant news companion. Stop 98.7.
Here's just a few minutes, and I've got something real quick headlines. Ben Robbins got views coming up on Gino at 12:06. NFL football is generally kind of round up the week. Believe it or not, I had Larry on our text line reach out and say, hey man, after off the record on Tuesday, will the crew be hanging around at the Bijou Theater? Absolutely, Larry. I'm glad you asked that. We're going to meet in the lobby of the Bijou this year. And we would love to see everybody that's at the show. So look, we're going to get to the lobby pretty quickly after the show. And let's just all plan to get together there in the lobby of the Bijou Theater on Tuesday night. So that's a good question. The theater. I tell you what, after you see this show, you're not going to go to this theater. You may not want to hang around and beat a big guy. It's theater. Is the Weasley's house that looks like it's just stacked on top of his own.
Okay, yeah, it's cool, yeah.
That would be a pretty cool Airbnb, no doubt. Stan, good morning, sir. What you got for us?
Hey, yes, man, I've heard Dan's nobody mentions the Monsters, man. I'd love to go to the Monsters house.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Maybe even the Ponderosa.
I've actually had some folks text in the Ponderosa. Mark texted that in. Stan, thank you, bud. Appreciate you,
Thank you.
Al Bundy's house, Magnum PI's house in Hawaii, Rockford Files trailer, the Rockford Files trailer. Well, if you're going to throw in the Rockford Files trailer, you got to put in Cousin Eddie's.
That there's an RV.
Bill said the I Dream of Jeannie home.
The bottle?
I'm guessing the actual house. I'd go with the bottle.
Yeah, let's go to the bottle.
Yeah. Hey, Robin, good morning. How you doing?
It's sale day. Okay, we're throwing this stuff out with the trash. Pick up the product, get it to the drops.
40 or 50 years ago.
Why is that?
That was back when the infield was a massive party. As long as you behaved yourself, nobody bothered you. But later in the day, after enough alcohol was consumed, the ladies would expose themselves, so to speak. And even later in the day, they'd climb up on top of the restroom to expose themselves. So it was a lot of fun. And part of the experience was to figure out a way to smuggle booze into the derby without getting caught. I found the foolproof method was to put a bottle of bourbon in a gallon Ziploc bag, put that Ziploc bag inside another bag, and then bury it underneath some potato salad. Then you could just turkey baster out, extract the bourbon and put it in your coat. And, when I was at the world's largest streak in Knoxville, I was at the Derby the year a streaker climbed the flagpole. So I think I said 10 years later.
You said back
It's already done.
40 years ago was the time to go because the infield is such a big party. What's the infield these days?
Well, it's been about 6 or 8 years since I've been, but if a woman exposes herself, they'll arrest her. So they've calmed it down quite a bit.
They're still out there, chugging and enjoying the, what's the mint julep? Is that the big drink? That's the drink, right?
Yeah, that's a god-awful drink.
I've heard of the
That's the worst drink I've ever had was an infield mint julep.
Well, Robin, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that perspective. Yes, sir.
That's good. We'll leave it there.
Well, that's a good place to into the exposing of women. It's a Kentucky Derby. Good for us to did it. You guys ever had the men jewel?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I think it's like men.
Jewels?
What's a jewel?
You know, it's something that goes with the mints and the mint julep. Let me see here. Mint julep. You got tulips on your face. You got your nose. All right, here it is. 10 mint leaves. That's for sprig or garnish. 1.5 teaspoons of superfine sugar. Seltzer water, crushed ice, and 2.5 ounces of Kentucky bourbon whiskey. We have never been anybody who likes the mint julep. Let's do real fake headlines. Get out of here for Robert's Newscast. And damaging 1206 Babylon B satire site.
Maybe.
I know. Let's do real fake headlines here.
Really? It's Friday. Sorry.
There was a phone too, so I could save the police. So you can wait even longer. Democrats demand $40 billion for UCLA protest border security. Immigration crisis ended as frat boys deployed to guard southern border. And finally, Boeing sadly announces whistleblower shows that, in fact, while filling a skyscraper directly into a shipper while wearing cement shoes. We had one of those Boeing whistleblowers, man. That's mercy. Hey, have a great weekend, folks. I appreciate you. We can never explain to you. Robin's got news in just a moment. By Gino at 12:06. And we will be back right here on these airwaves at 10 o'clock on Monday morning for Yarborough and News Talk 98.7.
The country.
Jace.com.
Got Bernie Sanders and Obama teaching classes on Saul Alinsky there.
Years to come. Oh, years. I have to check.
5254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
Good afternoon. It's 3 o'clock. 72 degrees. Hot skies in Knoxville. I'm Robin Travers and Mr. 98.7 WOKI. News in a moment, but first let's head to the road for a check on traffic with Sherry Bigler.
Well, their biggest problem right now is going to be a wreck in Anderson County, 75 northbound at Longmont for 129. And it's going to fit just north of Rocky Top. We do have backups both directions. Now, the wreck itself is going to be in the median, so watch out for those emergency vehicles blocking the left-hand lanes. We've also got very heavy volume on the westbound out of downtown, both directions between Cedar Bluff and Lovell Road. Watch out, heads up in and around all of the active school zones, and you are already bogging down on Kingston Pike Loop area. Pioneer Air Conditioning Systems will keep your family cool, safe, and comfortable with state-of-the-art AC systems. Don't sweat it. Google PioneerComfort.com. In the Bibles, I'm Sherry Bigler, Live News Talk 98.7.
Thank you, Sherry. The University of Tennessee Police Department is asking for help to find a missing 17-year-old.
Samuel Chung was last seen yesterday leaving his West Knoxville home in a silver Toyota Yaris. He may have been spotted around 7:45 yesterday morning near the 2200 block of Cumberland Avenue, heading toward campus where he attends school. We have his photo on our website, newstalk987.com. If you have any information, please call UT Police. I'm Eric Glasgow, News Talk 98.7 WOKI.
Protests continue at George Washington University with pro-Palestinian encampments not going anywhere. Fox's Lucas Tomlinson is there with the latest.
Place. We saw some students overnighting here. There's a lot of
food available. There's a medical tent. So far today, it has been very peaceful, very quiet, actually. A far cry from when Republican lawmakers showed up on campus yesterday and drew a big crowd. There's also a number of community guidelines that are up for this little encampment, talking about being a good self-advocate, be considerate of hygiene, don't talk to the media unless you have that clear, be respectful of one another. Oh, and one more thing, no sex. Much different today than what we had here yesterday.
GOP lawmakers, including Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, appearing at the university, calling the encampment to be removed. The University of Tennessee has confirmed multiple arrested students after protests on campus last night. The rock on campus painted with a call to action for protests that happened on Wednesday. The university said multiple students were arrested after two groups of Israel and Palestinian protesters arrived on campus last night. Officials at the school gave protesters until 9 p.m. to leave the area, face suspension, or be arrested. 9 people, including 7 students, were taken into custody. University leaders said students arrested would be released and referred to student conduct. The Sevier County teacher is arrested and charged with multiple child sex crimes. SES says 32-year-old Nathan Maples was placed on indefinite suspension in February pending the results of this investigation. Administrators say they learned from a parent that Maples may have been engaged in an inappropriate activity with a child. He is charged with 4 counts of statutory rape by an authority figure, 1 count of continuous sexual abuse of a child, among other charges in the 8-count indictment. He is being held as a pretrial felon on a $100,000 bond. Robert Jobby for News 98.7 WOPL. Schools in Norwalk, Connecticut are closed today, and it's an even tougher than usual commute between there and New York City after a fiery highway crash yesterday.
Central Interstate 5 Norwalk is closed in both directions for at least Monday. The demolition of an overpass damage in a fire. Passenger car caught up a semi-truck. Tanker carrying about 8,500 gallons of gas swerved to avoid the collision. Hit the truck and caught fire, stopping under an overpass which then burned. No one was hurt. State DOTs from Massachusetts and Delaware are advising truckers to avoid I-95. Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont.
Driving around Norwalk is going to be an inconvenience that we're going to have to deal with.
Chris Foster, Fox News.
Gas prices in the U.S. are unchanged. According to AAA, the national average sits at $3.67 a gallon. Prices are also unchanged today in Tennessee at $3.34 a gallon, and in Knoxville at $3.32 a gallon. Diesel prices in Tennessee are down slightly at $3.77, and the U.S. national average sees these prices down slightly at $3.99 a gallon from last week. It's 72 degrees under mostly cloudy skies in Knoxville. The Howard Hilton Hill Show is up next. I'm Robin Travers on your station for news in Johnson, East Tennessee. News Talk 98.7 WJM.
The mid to upper 70s this afternoon, and we're done with the scattered downpours and storms at times. Maybe some peaks of...
It's drive time.
Which
you can count on. Your channel.
Buckle up. It's drive time. It's real shit. It's facts. Yeah.
This afternoon it's never been known to be proactive learning. Canvas is universal, so it can be your masterpiece. Here's how you do the afternoon. Think of 3 things for which you're grateful. And then do the afternoon with all its joy. 1, enthusiasm and gratitude you can muster. Hashtag Team Live Well, it's the trip, experience. It's Friday. We got plenty of chances for you.
Smart in America, it's Friday, and that's where the cookie crumble.
Key word is going to call it 410. That contest is so sweet, and we're just a couple of days away from off the record 9.0. Yeah. Look at this thing start. Let me give it afternoon to my colleagues. We start with the one.
Good afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome travelers are going to take to the stage the 9.0, making her natural stage debut.
That is accurate.
Yeah. This is your stage debut. And my understanding, my intel is that she has prepared an outfit that will absolutely dazzle the entire nation.
I don't know if I go quite that far, but
The young people call it your when you have your style, they call it your fit, or they call it your trim.
yeah, I'm not consider myself things, although I have been a decade already out of the fashion show. I didn't know that. Fit or drip? Wow. Okay.
So when it's really put together well, they'll say, like your drip.
I can only hope that I would pass muster with the in crowd.
We're gonna have a good time. It's great to talk to you all.